So this is the second problem of AC Verma chapter 5 Newton's law. Okay, so let me solve this problem. Here the problem is a car moving at 40 km per hour is to be stopped by applying brakes in the next 4 meter. Okay, if the car weighs 2000 kg, what average force must be applied on it? So here we have to apply the braking force to stop the car. Okay, so we have to create a deceleration. So how much deceleration we have to create? Let me first find out this. And here the actually velocity is 40 km per hour. When at the instant when we are applying the brakes, okay, when we are applying the brakes, at that instant of time the velocity is 40 km per hour, and we have to reach from 40 km per hour. We have to reach from 40 km per hour to 0 km per hour, to 0 km per hour. Okay, because you have to stop the car. So initially you can say that initially the car is moving with a velocity 40 km per hour. So it is the initial velocity, we can say u, that is 40 km per hour. And if we apply a braking force that is obviously opposite to its motion, the force which is braking force which is applied to stop the car will be obviously in opposite direction. So in opposite direction we have to apply a force F in the form of brakes. Okay, not we are not going to apply externally the force. The force is applied on the wheel of the car by applying brakes. But whatever force will be arised here will be opposite to its motion. Okay, that's why it will stop. Now if it will stop, then how much deceleration should have to create it? You have to find out this first. So let me, deceleration is A, and the relation between acceleration and deceleration, the relation between acceleration and velocity, and distance. The distance is also given. We have to find out what is A, and distance is given as S is equal to 4 meter, and we know the initial velocity also, that is 40 km per hour. So let me take it as 40 km per hour, and if you want to convert it into meter per second, then you can multiply with this 1000, so it will be meter divided by 3600. Okay, so this is second. 1 hour is equal to this amount of second. Or you can summarize it like this. That means if we take here, this will cancel out, so it will be 5 and it will be 18. So you can always summarize it that to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we have to multiply 5 divided by 18. And if we calculate this will be 200 by 18. And if you calculate, you will get here, this is 11.11 meter per second. This will be 11.11 meter per second. Okay, this is the initial velocity. Okay, now what is the deceleration? We know v square is equal to, this is the final velocity, will be u square plus 2as. But as deceleration, we can write it as minus 2as because you need deceleration. So when deceleration, we can substitute a by minus a. So it will be v square is equal to u square minus 2as. And what will be the final velocity? Final velocity obviously will be 0. So it will be 0 square is equal to u square minus 2as. So a will be, that is deceleration will be u square upon 2s. So if we substitute here, we will get u as 11.11 whole square divided by 2 into what is s? S is 4. And if you calculate, you will get this as, I think, 15.42. okay, so it will give rise to 15.42 meter per second square. Okay, so how much braking force we need to apply is very simple. Now the mass into acceleration, or here deceleration you can say. So the force that is required is nothing but F is equal to mass into acceleration, and mass is 2000 kg, and acceleration, or you can say deceleration, that is 15.42. this much of force we have to apply in the form of brake, and it will give you 3.08 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. Please calculate this term, okay, into 10 to the power 4 Newton. So this is how we can solve this problem. Okay, thank you.